You gotta bust your butt, you gotta lose hours of sleep, you gotta be passionate, you just gotta love it. And like, God, I'm getting goosebumps right now. What's going on, everybody? Hope your day has been great so far. I got a little bit going on today. I gotta get some laundry done, gotta get some not so fun stuff done. But first, I'm about to head off to a film shoot with Max. We're shooting something for my main channel. It feels like I haven't shot something for my, whoa, I'm running to the walls. It feels like I haven't shot anything for my main channel in like 15 years. Sorry if this looks a little different than my normal setup. My friend Ben has my wide angle lens, so I'm currently vlogging on the Sigma 18-35. So the bokeh probably looks delicious, but it's probably not as wide angle. So if this vlog is a little different and not quite as good as my normal ones, that is the reason why. Anyways, I gotta head off here. Let's get going. Here at Max's, heading up to his place. Then we're gonna come back. I think we're just gonna shoot in downtown Lawrence somewhere. We'll find a spot. It's beautiful out here. It's probably like 75, no wind. Couldn't ask for a better day to film.
Rip. I fell asleep because I didn't want to do it when I woke up.
Dude, the song on this looks so good. Alright guys, we're here in downtown Lawrence here. We found a park. We were originally going to film in an alleyway, but we decided that the park looked cooler. There's a few more obstacles and things to run around. Guys, just finished up the shoot here for Lego Meets Minecraft 6. Max Putnam shot it. Go check out his vlog channel. I don't know if you can do that. We've both been on the grind, trying to make vlogs, trying to make other videos, just go as ham as we possibly can. So you should definitely go subscribe to this man over here. Just help me film this man. Oh, babe, look at that wide vlog, baby. How's it going, guys? I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I know this video was titled something along the lines of best vlogging tips for 2017. I thought it was only fitting to put a vlog before and hopefully draw your attention to the end and kind of show that maybe these techniques worked, maybe they didn't. This is the 70th vlog I put out on the internet, and obviously I am by no means an expert in any sense of the word, but I have vlogged a little bit, and I want to share, you know, what makes a good vlog, what keeps people interested, and you know, how to grow your audience and brand. I know I only have 1,300 subscribers, but I've been growing a decent amount lately, and I want to help the early beginners out there who are just beginning to pick up a vlog camera and think that that's what they want to do. So let's not waste any more time, let's get into it. Tip number 1 is pacing. Now this is the most common mistake I see a lot of vloggers making on YouTube, and this is something I really struggled with when I was starting out, and I guess a couple of you may be wondering, you know, what is pacing? And that's kind of like the rhythm or tempo of your vlog. You don't want it to be too slow, you don't want it to be too fast, you want it to be somewhere right in the middle. You definitely want to lead towards the faster side on YouTube because attention spans typically don't tend to last extremely long. And you may be asking yourself, how can I fix this pacing issue? And the answer to that is, while in the editing process, if you're playing back your vlog and you're kind of getting bored and something doesn't seem right, it's most likely pacing that you're missing. I think 99% of the time the biggest issue is slow pace. I'm about to say something that might seem kind of rude, but I mean it for me and basically all YouTubers, you know, under around 50,000 subscribers. You are not as interesting as you think you are to your viewers. You have just a tiny fraction of a moment to capture your audience and try to convert them to being a subscriber. They don't want to watch you talk about your dog for 5 minutes at a time. Sure, maybe you want to pet your dog, add a little spice with a little conversation between your family, but don't lean that heavily onto those areas before you get big. It definitely is different, you know, when you have a huge audience that you know just loves you and wants to watch anything that you do in your day, but when you're starting off, you're small, you're trying to gain subscribers, typically a faster paced video is what you want to go with. Alright, tip number 2 is transitions. This is another thing I I see a lot of vloggers kind of failing to do. I think with Casey Neistat kind of coming in and basically blowing up the vlogging world, it's gotten better, but there still are some people that I watch out there that struggle with this. You know, someone will be vlogging, they'll be in one place, say they're at a restaurant, and then it's just instantly they're back home. It puts a distance between the viewer and them. It's kind of a jarring displacement of time. Your brain can't really comprehend it. You can displace time by, you know, showing you driving in the car, opening the car door, time lapse of the location, but you don't want to just cut instantly to another scene without some sort of transition, some whip pan, something. Because if you just dead cut from one scene to another in like 2 hours past, it's going to be really jarring to the audience. Alright, tip number 3 is a quick one. A lot of people these days are vlogging with big cameras. I'm vlogging with the Panasonic GH5 here, people vlog with the A7S Mark II, Canon 80D, Canon 70D, whatever you have. These DSLR-like cameras, I say DSLR-like because some of them like the A7S and the GH5 are mirrorless cameras, have interchangeable lens systems. And an easy way to add flair to your vlog is to switch up focal lengths. So right here, right now on the camera, see how wide angle this is? This is an 11mm lens on my Panasonic GH5 with a speed booster. This lens is great for walking around and vlogging myself, but if you kept this focal length for the entire video, it's not unique and everything just looks so similar throughout. But if you mix up, you know, if you throw in another lens like a 24 to 105L and zoom down, get a time lapse, zoom in, get a nice cinematic slow-mo shot, it really adds a lot of taste and flavor to your vlog when you switch up those focal lengths. Alright, tip number 4 is a big one, and it's one I'm always trying to improve on. And if you're a filmmaker, if you're a YouTuber, it's something you should always try to improve on as well. It's narrative storytelling. What does that really mean? And to put it simply, it's how well you're telling a story in your vlog. We as humans crave good storytelling. I think that's one of the reasons Casey Neistat has blown up so much recently, is his storytelling abilities are bar none some of the best on YouTube. There's so many people out there that are putting out content that doesn't really have stories around it. And I wouldn't say mine do. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm always trying to get better at it. It's a hard thing to do, it's a hard thing to master, but if you can do it, trust me, you will succeed here on YouTube. And I guess tip number 4/5/4.5, no one wants to see you go and do things that you wouldn't normally do. Me, in my life, I'm a filmmaker. I shoot music videos, I shoot weddings, I make YouTube videos. I'm constantly filming, constantly on set. I'm documenting my life through video rather than just filming me going to like a trampoline park or doing events or challenges. I am attempting to document and tell a story about my life and my path through filmmaking, essentially. I probably need to make a channel trailer kind of explaining my vision and what I'm attempting to do with my life, but so with that, if you don't have any specific thing that you love to do, and this is slightly deep and I don't want to come off condescending or anything, because I was lucky enough to figure out I loved filmmaking at, you know, like I think it was like 14-ish. So I was pretty lucky there that I found out so early that I love to do it and I wanted to do it for the rest of my life. Some people don't have that luck. Some people are still trying to constantly figure out what they like and what they love to do. And I think until you find out what that is, I wouldn't really recommend vlogging. And maybe that's not true, but vlogging to me is the most interesting when I'm watching someone living their day-to-day life and what they do and what they're passionate about, not them just making a YouTube video to make a YouTube video with no story. And this obviously relates back to storytelling, which is why I kind of labeled it 4.5. Alright, tip number 5 is definitely one you guys have heard of, and it's never really going to go away because it's always going to hold true, is hard work. You have to be dedicated, you have to strive for it, you have to love what you do. You gotta bust your butt, you gotta lose hours of sleep, you gotta be passionate, you just gotta love it. And like, God, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm so much in love with the filmmaking process that it makes it easy for me to lose sleep and give up so many things because I'm obsessed and I'm meticulous and I love the details and the editing, the filming, this telling the story, getting better, improving my skills. I'm in love with the process. I'm not in love with the potential results of it, I guess you could say. I have my other channel that's the main source of monetary value to me, but this right here is a complete passion project that I'm just keep pushing out content, and you can't just say, oh, I kind of want to vlog. You have to be dedicated, you have to go for it. I don't really want to scare anyone away with that answer, but it's going to take dedication, it's going to take grinding, it's going to take hard work, and that's why number 5, biggest one on the list, gotta get into hard work. Anyways, if you enjoyed these tips, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to vlog every day. As I just said, it takes a lot of hard work. There are definitely days where I miss, but I'm trying to go daily. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace. Hey, this wide angle lens is actually pretty beautiful.